You can shop all the Professor Amos items on our website at hsn.com. So you're more than welcome to go there. We'd love to have you come on in and join us. All right, let's talk about slow drains and our incredible SuperFast drain cleaner. Here's what you get. You get a twofer. You get two of the incredible 32-ounce bottles of this one. This is an instant formula. It's fast acting. It's gonna cut through the hair, the oil, the grease, the debris. It's made in the USA, by the way. Safe for all plumbing.
That's right.
That's important.
Important.
Yeah, because you may have an older home, a new home, maybe even an RV or a boat. It will work. It doesn't heat up like a lot of the products that you're gonna find in the stores. And we've sold over 2.5 million bottles of this. So here's what you're going to get right here, these two bottles. And this is what I use at home. I keep these in stock. This is not on ownership, but I keep these in stock.
100, you gotta keep it because it's not if, it's when.
It always is when, and it's always at the most awkward time. So explain to us, because I know this product is not, it's our #1 fast drain solution at HSN.
#1.
And it is because it works so effectively. I'd love to hear your stories. If it's saved you, please give us a call. If you're trying it for the very first time, we do have the auto ship. Oh, good. So we do have the auto ship available this time. I would do the auto ship if you can with this because it works fast, but you know, you were telling me, especially in the winter time, you've got to be super, super careful about what products you may put down your drains.
Absolutely.
Right? And let's talk about what goes down those drains, right?
You got fogs, fats, oils, and greases. You have hair. Hair's the #1 culprit. Then, you know, there's things down there feeding on this, the bugs and the critters. SuperFast is industry leading when it comes to opening your drain lines, but this isn't a drain opener. Marlo, you at home, it's a drain cleaner, So what that means to you is it opens the drain line and it cleans the drain line, squeaky clean, where there's nothing sticky or oily left behind. Now what happens is SuperFast turns your hair into foam, it turns the food into foam, it turns all the dirt, grease, and oil into drain line. It breaks it down into foam. That's called saponify. That's the dynamic way that it works. Now I'm gonna come back and rinse that out, but let me get right over the test tube #2 to your point. A lot of us, when we have a clog at home, we're in a panic state of mind. We run out to the local store. You get a product from the store, you'll do just about anything, so that's why you're picking this up. Once you use a consumer product like this in your drain lines, you're doing more damage than good. Products like these are highly corrosive. They may contain acid or ammonia or bleach or animal fats. Products that are corrosive, they make heat in your drain line. So what happens is 90% of those chemicals, they trickle, they ooze, they creep, they get right by the clog right there. You see that curve unit down here? You see that curve unit? That curve unit's designed to hold fluids, to keep odors from coming back up and permeating through your house. But look at this, the chemicals are sitting there building heats of up to 180 degrees Fahrenheit. Think about this, Marlo, you gotta know, you at home, you gotta know. It's cold out right now. Your drain lines are cold too. When your drain lines go from extremely cold to hot fast from those corrosive materials, it's gonna crack on you right away. It could cost you hundreds, it could cost you thousands of dollars, and it's no good. Now, I wanna show you an animation here, because I gotta paint the perfect picture, okay? So here it is. When you're at home, right, and you have cold pipes, you're pouring things at a room temperature or hot temperature down the drain. Here it is. Something goes down the drain, it's hot or it's room temperature. When this material right here comes in contact with your cold or cool pipe, it hardens or solidifies on you right away. Now you need a proprietary formula like our SuperFast drain cleaner, something that's gonna break it down without the heat index, because we don't want heat in our drain lines. We don't want to crack our drain lines. It gets the job done effectively and economically, saves you time and money, and you don't need gloves and a mask when you use it.
As we show you the next solution here, don't forget that we are giving you 2 bottles. And I want you to let us know how much will we use, because there's no mixing with this. We're gonna pour this right down our drains. Right. So how much do we typically use in order to be able to kind of clean those pipes? Yes. And then is there a better time or a best time to use it?
Okay, so when you get this home, do yourself the biggest favor. Don't use the whole bottle. You're gonna get with this configuration.
Okay, so don't use the whole bottle.
Don't use the whole bottle.
Okay, I've done that before. And you know why you do it? Because you're so desperate.
Desperate.
You're so desperate to get. So don't do that.
100, don't do
Okay.
that. All you need is 4 to 6 ounces.
Okay.
4 to 6 ounces,
All right.
and that's gonna open and clean
Now,
your
is there a better time to do it? Like, should we do it at night when we go to bed, or?
Perfect time.
Okay.
If you're gonna use this, when you use this, because you're gonna use it, do it at nighttime and start upstairs. If you have a second or third story home, start upstairs. Let the product do its work all night long, and in the morning time, every drain down below you is gonna be squeaky clean. All you need to do is run hot water for 5 minutes.
All right, so that's great. So start it, do it 4 to 6 ounces. Don't be tempted to do a Marlowe and get all desperate, right? Because you do. And then do it at night, and then let it sit overnight. And then in the morning, take the hottest water that you can and kind of pour it down.
That's right.
And you should be good to go, which is incredible. Auto ship is gonna be a wonderful way to go. Believe it or not, I mean, you think about all the hair, whether you are washing your hair, you know, in the shower, in the bathtub, especially if there is one bathroom in the house. And if there's one bathroom in the house, it becomes tough. I grew up with one bathroom in the house, right? And everybody's, right? And there's a slow drain. You know what that means. It's taking forever for everybody to get their baths in their
Everybody's
shower.
not going to get a shower. That's
it becomes tough. But not only, you know, not only in your shower, where else is it safe for us to use this product?
So if you have, so of course, older homes, newer homes, any kind of plumbing you have at home. But
Septic tanks, if I've got a septic tank, is that safe?
If you have a septic tank, it's totally safe on a septic tank.
Right.
I'm going to speak to the boater community, the RV community. If you're out there living on the boat or the RV, this is safe in the gray tank. It's safe in the black tank. Forget about it. It's going to clean it. It's going to open it and clean it. But let me establish this. This is known as the dirtiest place in the whole house. This is the inside of the drain line of the kitchen sink. There's 500,000 particles of bacteria per square inch in the drain line of the kitchen sink. You got to maintenance that. You got to eliminate that, because that's a food source for bugs and critters. I say that to say this, Marlo, you at home, take a look. 4 to 6 ounces, that's all you need. Don't use the whole bottle. Now, what's going to happen is this proprietary formula is going to break down this big hunk of oil byproduct right here, representing that hardened and solidified grime in your drain line.
Oh, look at it go.
Last week's food, last month's food.
Oh, that's gross.
Yeah,
but I know it's true.
Even last year's food. Yep.
You know, I learned from your dad that the pipes in our homes are some of the dirtiest places in our home.
They are.
And unfortunately, that's where a lot of the odors come up in our home,
you
too.
took the words right out my mouth.
Yeah, stinky.
You leave the house,
we don't see it. We don't see all the, you know, we're taking a bath with all those soaps and all of that stuff. It builds up in those pipes, and with the hair and with the grease and with the toothpaste and with all the fats that go down those drains, eventually they just get clogged up.
Right.
And it just happens to all of us. And so what do you do when you're presented with that problem? And that's why I say absolutely get this on auto ship.
Yes.
It has saved me a lot. I have been in really challenging situations. At once, I think I told you this, how it was, I think it was like Thanksgiving or something like that, and I ended up with a slow drain. I'm like, no, not on Thanksgiving.
The worst
right?
time.
And can you imagine trying to call a plumber?
Yeah.
Right? They're totally gonna get the max dollars.
100. Yeah, it's gonna be triple.
Right.
It's not gonna be the regular price.
It's not gonna be the regular price. So I learned from that difficult situation to always have something at the ready and have it in stock.
Right.
And we don't always have in stock the ready-made formula.
Right.
We only do this, you know, a certain portion of the year.
About May.
Yeah,
it's the cutoff.
So that's why I say auto ship is the way to go. We were showing you how many of these have sold. Can we pop that up, Andre? I'm sorry that I'm just yapping away. So over 20,000 have sold.
Nice.
I highly recommend it. I highly and strongly recommend this to you. It's on FlexPay. You're looking at $5.19 on FlexPay, and you're looking at, of course, the auto ship offer.
Okay.
As I get choked up a little bit.
I have that effect. No.
Yeah, you do.
Listen, you at home, hair is the #1 culprit when it comes to your clogs at home. Let me show you. The inside of your drain lines are coated with fats, oils, and greases. Now, when you wash your hair, you wash your pets one time, that hair goes down in the drain line and it clings to the walls until it builds and builds a nest of hair that's completely choking out your drain lines. I say that to say this. Take a look what I have here. If you have a hair clog, you take 4 to 6 ounces down the drain. Now, I want to play a time-lapse video for you, because check this out. 10 minutes, pet hair, human hair, fuzz, lint, even fur in your drain line breaks down into foam. Remember the word, saponify. That's the dynamic way that it works, by turning everything in the drain into foam. Innovative drain cleaning technology. Now, let me establish this. There's no job too big or too small. So are you wondering at home if you have a big clog? No problem. I'm gonna do a test side by side with our SuperFast and test tube number 2 there. I'm gonna turn it up a notch this time, Marlo, for you at home. They say use half the bottle of this one. I'm gonna pour the whole bottle into test tube number 1, and look what's happening to the drain line. You pour that in there, right? Products like these are highly corrosive, so they make heat. When you have heat in the drain line, heat expands the matter. Things start coming back up in the tubs. Things start coming back up into your sinks. You don't want the chemicals and the debris coming back up on you. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, Marlo, you at home, here it is, the foam. It's breaking
It's doing
it
its
down.
thing.
Yeah.
I think that
Happy
deserves a happy dance.
Happy dance. Come on.
Happy dance.
Come on.
What happened to your happy dance music? I don't hear.
There it is. Oh.
There it is. I don't have your moves,
Hold up.
but I can do a little shoulder action. All right. Well, we do the happy dance because these are products that are proven. Listen, he's not just a handsome face. He is that.
I put in the work. I put the work in too.
You do go to the gym and work out, right?
Yeah.
But what I wanted to say was that your family, the Amos family, has been in the cleaning business for over 40 years. So
right.
we laugh and we dance and we have a good time.
Yeah.
But you have to understand that this Professor Amos and his family have been in the cleaning business for well over 40 years. So not just here at HSN. And they've worked with hotels, motels,
janitorial.
automobile dealerships. So I mean, this is
Clean.
hospitals, major businesses, and so we're lucky that we get to be able to bring their products here at HSN. This is one of my personal favorites.
Yes.
This and Shock It Clean, always at Marlo's house.
Get the job
So
done.
if you live in my...
Well, you like the bomb too.
Oh no,
Yeah,
the
you
bomb
the
I love
She
too.
loves
Yeah,
the
you're
bomb.
right, I do.
On the car.
I do. I
We got-
love the bomb.
We got some of the best car
I think
care.
I'm obviously a Professor Amos fan.
Yes.
But you know what? I wouldn't be if the products didn't work.
That's right.
I mean, I'm just keeping it real.
But keep it real
I mean,
now.
I like you and all.
Preach.
But if your products didn't work,
Hallelujah.
they wouldn't be in my house. I work too hard.
Yeah, no,
for my
I feel you. I
money.
feel you.
And my point to you is that they work so amazingly. And especially for something like this, like a slow drain. You imagine in your bathroom sink, you're going to brush your teeth, and all of a sudden you notice that the water is going down slowly.
Yeah.
You know, what do you do, right? You know you've got to do something.
Yeah, they'd be like, I'm gonna call the plumber. You're gonna get waxed.
Well,
Don't get waxed.
all I can say is plumbers are successful.
They are. But
They
this
are.
is
And
the
rightly
two-step.
so.
This is all you have to do.
Shout out to all the plumbers that are out there.
Yeah, 100%.
But
we
it's,
need you.
Yeah,
But before you call them, you gotta call the professor.
Listen, there's no plumber that I know of is coming to your doorstep for $36. They just don't, right?
Work smarter.
Yeah.
Not
yeah,
harder.
Yeah. And you know, I love that you talk
I wanna get to
about
that sink.
the biggest culprits, because I think one of the things that helps us is understanding like what happens in the drain and the pipelines.
Yes.
We don't ever think about it, right? Because as long as they work, you know, we don't think about it. It's when they don't work that they work. And if you've ever had to have a plumber come out and they've had to put a snake down your drain, have you ever had that happen?
Yes.
Where they've had to put a snake and all of a sudden they're pulling out all of this hair and all of this stuff that's gross. Guess what? This formula saponifies. And as you said a little bit earlier, basically what that means is that it really disintegrates the hair down those drains. So if you are a hairstylist, or you own your own salon, or you own a barbershop, you definitely should have this, because that's what this does. That saponify really means it disintegrates. I don't know a better way of saying it. That hair, it dissolves the hair in your pipes. And remember, it cleans those pipes. And you know, there are other leading brands that are out there, but you've got to read the labels on some of those, because a lot of these products will actually heat your pipes. And that's especially really critical, or not dangerous, in the wintertime. And it's super cold out right now, right? So you don't want to be heating your pipes.
Super cold.
Our SuperFast Drain Clean doesn't do that, right? No mixing with this, no heating, no ammonia, safe on all pipes. So that should give you peace of mind.
Yes. Okay, so I just put the SuperFast down that designer sink. I did that on purpose because I wanted to show you it's not gonna hurt that designer sink. If you had anything like this at home, you'd think twice about using the consumer product with the acid or the ammonia or the bleach. It would etch the glass, it would rust out those fixtures. It definitely, you know what I'm talking. You're looking at people's sinks looks
You
at
know,
home
I
and
would have
it's
never thought
green
about
and it's
that.
brown, it turned colors because of the chemicals.
Yikes.
Forget about it. If SuperFast drain cleaner won't do that to your fixtures, it won't do that to the inside of the drain.
You know what? That I would be
Safe on the
so
septic
mad
tank.
about that because it's not something that we think about.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, you're just thinking about how do I target the problem? How do I fix the problem?
Right. Panic, panic, panic.
Yeah,
Don't,
and then
don't
you
panic.
Yeah, be careful.
Yeah.
Make certain that you're getting the SuperFast drain cleaner. That's why over 20,000 have sold. I am not surprised because, I mean, once you get it, you get it. We like to say,
Yeah.
and that's why I am recommending the auto ship. Don't forget, with auto ship, we can ship this to you as frequently as you'd like. Usually it's every 30 days, sometimes it's every 60 days. It's customizable, and if you ever change your mind on the back end, you can cancel without penalty. It's just something that I have personally found is that you just never know when these slow drains are gonna pop up. What are we seeing here?
Okay, this is important. This is the dynamic way that SuperFast works. So when our proprietary formula comes in contact with anything oil by in your drain line, it breaks it down into a foam. That process there is called saponify. That's what's happening in your drain. That's the science. It breaks it all down into foam. Now all you do, look at this, you just run hot water and you're gonna run it for up to 5 minutes. But look, everything's been suspended free from the inside of the drain line. It's all been broken down already by being saponified. You run the hot water for 5 minutes and all that grease in your drain line, all the oil, all the clog passes right through the drain within 5 minutes, leaving your drain lines squeaky clean. Squeaky clean. Nothing oily or sticky in there to attract the new clog, unlike those consumer products you buy from the store.
All right, let me remind you that you're getting 2 of the 32-ounce bottles. So this is a great time to be able to jump in. Don't forget, over 20,000 have been ordered. You will love it. You will really, really love it. I am recommending the auto ship, as I mentioned, just because I just feel like it's something that you'll always want to have in stock. And although they have a powder formula,
yes.
I really like this formula because there's no mixing with this formula.
Yeah, okay, so let me, this is great, okay? This is for cleaning your drain lines, but listen, we have a fast PM, okay?
Yep, I have that at home.
That's the...
I'm one of your best customers.
Hallelujah, I love it. I love you. I love you too. Fast PM means preventative maintenance, okay? And what our Fast PM is specifically designed for, if you have a garbage disposal, your laundry machine,
yep.
your dishwasher,
That's what I have
about
it for.
it. You don't think, each one of those devices have
Those
a drain
garbage
line.
disposals get stinky.
They do. You
Yep.
leave the house, you come back, and a smell's coming
Yep.
from one of those. So you use our Fast PM. Fast PM cleans the dishwasher, the garbage disposal. It cleans the laundry machine. Don't let that laundry machine get all stinky on you. Use the fast preventative maintenance. I use it all the time. It works wonderful. Even in like the camper application, you know, you got different kind of wash machines in there. The dual washer that dries at the same time. So you can use it in there too.
All right, you want to give everybody some movements?
Shoulders.
You know what it is? I haven't had any coffee. Wait a minute, we got to get on the right one. There we go.
Oh, hold
Come on.
I messed it up.
Oh, come on. Let's try it again. It's my fault.
It's all good.
I'm messing you up. I haven't had any coffee, but the next time I'm gonna have my shoulder action right. There we go. And I'm gonna dress up.
Okay.
Because I wouldn't wear my denim if I knew you were gonna dress
you
all
look
nice.
awesome.
All right.
Amazing.
We're gonna thank Amos for being here. Thank you.
Thank you.